Canada and France have reportedly rejected a permanent seat on U.S. President Donald Trump's newly proposed Board of Peace. Both countries reportedly balked at the $1 billion price tag attached to securing a permanent position on the board. The amount was initially envisioned to oversee the rebuilding of Gaza. The board aims at resolving global conflicts. Around 60 countries have received invitations from the Trump administration till now. Russian President Vladimir Putin is among those invited. Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi has also received the invite, though New Delhi is yet to convey its decision. On January 16th, Trump had announced the formation of the National Committee for the Administration of Gaza. The White House says there would be a main board chaired by Trump, a Palestinian committee of technocrats meant to govern the territory, and a second executive board that appears designed to have a more advisory role. In its first mission, the board is meant to oversee governance and reconstruction in post-war Gaza. Trump has called the board a historic effort to solidify peace in West Asia and a bold new approach to resolve global conflict. India is yet to officially respond to the invite. The preamble of the charter reads, "It is an international organization that seeks to promote stability, restore dependable and lawful governance, and secure enduring peace in areas affected or threatened by conflict." Trump will serve as chairman and will also act as the inaugural representative of the United States. Membership is by invitation from the U.S. president, and each country will be represented by its head of state or government. Normally, members serve terms of up to 3 years, but the rule does not apply to countries that contribute more than $1 billion in cash during the first year. The board will hold voting meetings at least once a year, and every member state will have one vote. The board is part of its 20-point peace plan for Gaza. It aims to oversee demilitarization, humanitarian relief, infrastructure, and rebuilding of the territory. Our correspondent Susan Teherani is now joining us live from New York. Susan, it's good to see you. The invitation was sent to Prime Minister Narendra Modi. He has not, or New Delhi or India has not given their decision yet. But Canada and France have given their decision. Do we know why they backed out?
I thought Canada was very interesting because until just the latest reports that I was checking, Canada wasn't invited. So I'm not sure why it sort of inserted itself into this discussion, which is a little bit awkward if that's still the case. But France was very firm in saying no. First of all, because of that really hefty price tag. And second of all, Emmanuel Macron said that anything that happens to Gaza and that region has to be under the UN Charter. And he felt that this was bypassing the UN Charter, and he had some concerns about whether or not that would fall in line. And while many analysts believe that the intention is good on the part of the Trump administration, how this is going to be implemented, what rules and regulations are going to be into place are still extremely murky. And so that is why there may be countries that are hesitant to buy this brand new product that hasn't been tested. So on the one hand, it seems a little too premature and confident for President Trump to put that price tag on it. But on the other hand, it seems that administration officials and those that are involved in this plan and this reconstruction efforts, again, are concerned that it would fall in the category of how countries are dealing with the UN, where they don't pay their fair share, and then other countries have to pick up the burden, but then you're also represented. So I think they sort of learned some of the lessons from the UN. Again, these are all very bureaucratic. Once it gets on the ground and running, that's when the problems arise. And I think, at least in the case of France, they were concerned about those issues.
Well, Susan Teherani is reporting that Canada, which was not invited by U.S. President Donald Trump, has opted to reject a permanent seat on US President Donald Trump's newly proposed Board of Peace. Some other countries have also been invited by the United States. We'll have to wait and see if those countries will fall in line or reject the invitation. Susan, thank you.